Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train, the next expert challenge. Aranistan in chat says, I think Abe bit his tongue. What do you all think? I'm sorry for complaining it all day today doing these videos, but like, I feel like I'm slurring a little bit more. Oh, I hate it. Ah. Preloaded cards have one upgrade and it's already filled. All cards have one fewer upgrade slots. Cards in reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. I don't know. You know, this is one of those challenges where it's pretty much luck whether or not you get the upgrades you want and whether or not you get the cards that you want. So I really feel like maybe just pure random is the way to go. The North says reroll until you get +1 upgrade slots on units or spells. That is a very viable strategy. Getting +1 upgrade slots on units means you can upgrade your units more. Units are going to be very hard to upgrade on this run, I think. I think I like a no-frill champion who's very good on his own. Now, what's the most no-frill champion that's very good on their own? It's probably an Awoken champion. Either Spikes, which are not modified at all by this and kill a lot of units, or Quick Sweep Wildenton, who can keep things locked down while you build other floors, and then when he dies, you just hope you have enough to carry yourself. I think Awoken could be very good. Stygian, I hate the main champ, but Stygian alt champ, to be able to incant and then have you frostbite a floor could be pretty good, and then with a Umbra kicker with like Shade Splitters, that's usually a pretty viable choice because then you can keep yourself alive, and then hopefully you can just kill everything with frostbite. It's worked before. Umbra, Primordium. I mean, with Primordium, if you get lucky units, you can just have Primordium carry you, which is pretty good. Melting Remnant. You know, with the Rector, that's an idea. Rector with Reform 2 units every turn is not a bad call, because then you don't care what your units are, what their upgrades are, you just have a lot of units. You flood the board. And then Wormkin, I have no freaking idea. This is the clan I have the least familiarity with, but I love the Spine Chief because he's so tanky and does a lot of damage, but we can't really upgrade the units behind him that well. So I think we're gonna go maybe Sentient. It's been a long time since we've done a Sentient build. I like the Sentient. And then we'll have, for our secondary, God, I love Umbra. I just really do. The fact that you can have your Sentient attack and then heal every turn is amazing. I'm just gonna go random. After all of that, I'm talking about it, but I'm just gonna go random because I have no freaking idea, okay? I'm just gonna say it, I got no freaking idea. Hey, I got no idea over here. Now I love this. Welder Helper with the Imp Queen, you have to have it. Consume Rage, don't really care. All cards have one fewer upgrade. It's really hard. Grant +4 armor every time it's applied. I really like this with our imps. If we can get a really good Shardtail Queen run, I would enjoy it. I am gonna go for the Divine Horde as well. Magic Power, Spell Weakness, friendly units get +5. We have no spells that do damage. So for right now, the magic power is going to be worthless. +5 damage is not much at all. And we have no spells, so spell weakness doesn't do anything. I like the magic power though, but you know, with Stygian, we'll take the magic power. We're gonna add spells eventually. Rally +10 or action, kill all imps and deal 20 damage per imp to enemy units. Kind of like Royalty for the rally bonus, and then maybe we can get action later to keep killing the welder helpers and bringing them back every turn. Because your health is not enough right now. You know what? Screw that. I'm gonna go Action Imperialist. We got enough imps in the deck. Let's give it a shot. Let's make a very tanky unit. Armor 10. That's a lot of armor, but I can kill you very easily by yeeting the welder helper, although I'm gonna take a lot of damage in the process. So we're gonna start up here. Might as well just play it down here. Might as well play you, like, here. Good. That's what we want. And I want you to get the armor and then just yeet the imp. We should save some imps, though, because we really do want them to... We have no energy. We really do want the imps to stick around and play them during Relentless so we can yeet them at the final boss, whatever that's going to end up being. So here, I think I'm just gonna play that and end turn. I forgot to play an imp at the top floor to eat him. That's fine. I took like 4 damage, who cares? I'm gonna let the pyre take 3 damage because I just don't know what to do about that floor. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what to do about you either. I don't do that much damage, admittedly. We are gonna draw an imp, hopefully. I think I'm going to play... Because you have 1 capacity, we're not gonna draw another imp, though. So you know what, play the Train Steward up here, Mollusk Mage, Queen Imp. We are getting 1 kill at least. And then yeet. You're not dead. I've never been more disappointed. But this queen doesn't do a lot of damage, which makes it hard to build the damage on her, which is what I don't understand about her. I roughly understand the other ones, you know, you want to play... Dude, 1 burnout imp is okay. You want, and actually the Inflame with Holdover is pretty good. You want to play as many units as possible to buff yourself with the rally trigger. You want to, that's one of them. For the other one, you just play the imps on the same floor in front, because they die. For this one, I feel like you need Imperialist and then something else. Or Imperialist and Endless Imps, a lot of them. Inflame can buff the damage of the champion. Permafrost spell weakness is like meaningless. This is a skip. Mother of Zerg, welcome. I've been here for a few hours and don't remember saying hi. I think you said hi, I think. Incant gain armor 7. Now that we could use to keep our queen alive very easily. You have Incant gain armor 6 though. You're a Slay. Apply Rage 3 to friendly units, Rage 4. You Incant gain Rage. What do you have? Plus 10 attack? You're still a great tank. And we can put Incant on another unit. I actually really like the guard here because of our Railhammer synergy. We can get a lot of armor even if we just put him inside of something else to make a tank. We cannot upgrade Inflame. We cannot upgrade Guard. If we get Endless, we can make a good Welder Helper, which is what I'm gonna look for. Or maybe, maybe Endless on a Frost Shark would be better. We can't put Endless on a Frost Shark. I'm dumb. Dude, I'm realizing this is gonna be a real freaking hard run. Your units suck, and the queen is terrible. We should have really gone for an Awoken champion, which would have been way better, I think. Because like if the Titan Sentry dies, I can't bring him back. Now the Siren with Quick is probably the best unit that we've seen. I can't really give you multi-strike, but you're a pretty good unit. You do damage, so welcome aboard. Am I gonna give you armor gain? I really think we should. We can give her armor 6 on every incant. Ideally, the queen is going to be the tank. I think we can totally do it. Alternatively, we could just have the guard be the tank for her, but she needs some way of getting her health up because she's not going to live against sweeps and spikes. So I think I'm going to meld, and then we can dupe her, and she's going to be a pretty good dupe target thanks to the quick, incant, and incant. Incant gain, it should be armor 6. That's pretty good. It's 30 magic power, doesn't matter. Purge and -1, not gonna take that. Quick we don't need. I mean, we can't put it on these units. I would love to get endless, but we won't be able to afford it. Incant gain armor 2. Should we make like one mollusk mage that can tank? We should probably just upgrade a mollusk mage, like why not? Incant gain armor 6, it's not bad. I think that's a worthy upgrade just because of the fact that it's armor, and we're kind of building into armor. And enemy units appear in each floor. We can handle this. It's just the garbage 5/1s. They're not even shard buffed, they're just 5/1s. So I mean, I really think you just start at the bottom here and you let these guys hit the pyre. No, that's dumb. You don't let them hit the pyre. You yeet them. You know what's weird is that the Siren is a better tank. But she doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if she takes damage. The queen, that is. I just want the Siren to live, to Relentless. Now, I can't kill you. It's unfortunate. So I think we will... I mean, instead of yeeting, I like the idea of you just taking a shot. It's only 8 damage next turn. You're only losing 3. Okay, I won't flame you. I don't know what I'm doing. Mud said, I said hi, Abe ignored me. I don't think I did. I actually don't think I did. Well, this is terrible. Our pyre lived. It's gonna die on this next turn though because I can't kill you. You're gonna hit the pyre for 18 and then wipe me. So... I don't know, can I keep a mollusk mage alive to kill this boss? Absolutely not. Will the imp do it? Probably not. Hello. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna try this one again. How the hell are you gonna do this challenge? What should we look for? Dude, I really think we need to go Awoken. Spikes are gonna be so nice for us. If we could get the Cultivate champion as well. Even the Rejuvenate champion might be okay because if we think about it purely from the standard of what's the best starting deck. The best starting deck is like Melting and Awoken, and they're probably the best clans anyways. I think Sentient is what we want. Tangy Poppy, welcome. Have you ever played Realm of the Mad God, Abe? I think I played it once, if it's the game I'm thinking of, and I was like, yeah, it's a game. And then I didn't play it again, because I was done with it. So it didn't really capture my attention. But I think I did play it once. Didn't record any videos on it or anything like that. Stygian Umbra. I think I'm gonna go Awoken Umbra. I think they're just the best deck combination to start with. Although I will say that the Wildenton is also fantastic. I mean, what would we rather have? You know what? We can do Wildenton, Umbra. It's a bit cheesy, but... I'll do Primordium, though, to buff one good unit that you pick up. No, Wildenton can almost get the job done on his own. Let's give him a shot. Let's give him a chance. With the possibility of picking up lifesteal morsels, we don't really need to have regen in the deck. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Let's give it another shot here. +1 attack per spikes, regen is better. We have no spikes. We have a spikes card, but it's not great. Eventually, hopefully we'll get some regens. We'll take that. So I'm gonna morsel each floor. That's not too bad. Quick enchant quick or summon add stings. Quick enchant. Probably quick enchant quick, because then we can not worry about getting quick on a unit. Connie says brute forcing, I like it. I mean, really, it's just the challenge. It's just the challenge is hard, you know? Although I can't play a train steward on the top floor on this turn, but I can still play Wildenton and he'll get buffed. Well, we can play this, we can get an imp, and by an imp, I mean a morsel that does damage, and then wipe you, and then kill you, and then, hey, look, we're fine. And you're gonna get a damage shield, you son of a gun. Pretty, like, bad draw otherwise. I don't know what we're gonna do about that damage shield. I guess a Mind Collapse would do it in theory. We don't need a Train Steward up here. We need the Mind Collapse here. A Train Steward here removes your damage shield. And then I guess we're just gonna buff up Wildenton. Why are you punching in the air every time I summon a unit? You killed my imp! We're really not killing you, huh? I can't kill you, so you're gonna do... I mean, you're gonna do 3 + 5 damage to the pyre. I have 5 energy, but I can't do anything with it. You lived with 2 HP and then you healed, which is annoying. Alright, now you're dead. Do you add garbage every turn? You do. It's not a big deal. I mean, our champ will be able to get the job done. We buffed him quite heavily. Okay. I mean, that wasn't that bad. Took 11 damage, but, you know, first trial. Always annoying. Hold over Vine Grasp. Permafrost Steel Enhancer. I mean, these are not these are not very good. Although a holdover Vine Grasp to like reposition enemy units and to do damage is not that bad, but it's only 3 damage. But the thing is, there's almost always something to kill with this. Permafrost +3/+3 is just terrible, and 1 sting is really not that good. I'll take the holdover Vine Grasp for what it's worth. Rage 6, Ember Drain 4. Holdover Antumbra Assault is also a good one. So we have a lot more targeted damage in the deck now. I'm also gonna look for an Umbra unit. Yeah. Yeah. An Animus of Will would be amazing. I mean, Umbra units suck, but I'll take an Umbra unit. Endless, it's terrible. Morsel Maid, okay, that's actually pretty good. He's large too. What? Okay, so this is how we're gonna win preloaded. We're just gonna get a Morsel Maid. I mean, I don't mind it. It's a little cheesy, but it gets the job done, doesn't it? And now we just need another unit that is extremely good. Like, give him multi-strike, please. Give me an Animus of Will. It's 25. I mean, I don't know. I literally, I can't upgrade the units. I can't even upgrade spells. We should really go for spell upgrades because we need to upgrade Root Seeds and Shade Splitters. That's what we should be doing. This is meaningless. Like, I might as well just purge a card. I came left thinking, we gotta upgrade our units. No, you can't. If you go right, you can at least upgrade the default spells that are in your deck. Spell chain? Slots full with 1. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. I guess I will leave. Now what we could do, hold up. We could put Morsel Maid in a Train Steward. I'm not going to, but if we put Morsel Maid inside of a Train Steward, we could then give the Train Steward a stat. Either multi-strike or quick. However, then we won't be able to meld anything inside of the Train Steward. So I think we're gonna wait and try to get another unit. We could also put the Morsel Maid inside of something else. Like if we get an Animus of Will, we can just have the Animus of Will be the Super Gorger, you know? This is very weird. I think we'll make it work though. I think I'm gonna put Wildenton at the bottom as well, especially because we have the Vine Grasp. It allows me to do this and stop you from adding garbage to my deck. And the Morsel Maid can just hunger. Honestly, you might as well just hunger up here. And then your damage doesn't matter, your damage matters. I do like the Vine Grasp though. It allows us to kill this guy every turn. So we want to put you, and then you. You might as well play a Train Steward just to gorge the Morsel Miner, but you know, if I play Morsels, I can just buff this guy. He is getting +2/+2 every gorge, which now that I think about it, makes sense for him to keep the gorge triggers because he is getting super strong. I don't know, man. This will give us energy. You need to take 7 damage. I can kill you. It's annoying, but I can do it. With my Vine Grasp. Now you're taking 104. This is totally fine. This floor is all about doing whatever we can do. You gotta go, though. Thank you for the energy. I need to do 4 more damage. Now you're dead. So, I can stop you. Theoron says, Morsel Maid is awesome. Morsel Maid is a good unit, but not being able to upgrade him does kind of limit his usefulness, you know? Because he can only hit once per turn, so we're never going to give him like a multi-strike. What we really need, and I hate to say this because this is going to be extremely terrible, what we kind of need is 2 capacity upgrades, then we can put him on the same floor as the champion with quick, and then ideally sweep so that enemies get locked down, and then we get quick, and then we can sweep them, and then kill support units, and then slowly work down the big units. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's also making me really wish that I had taken the Primordium, because Primordium does get Morsel Maid. You know what we need? Wretch. Wretch Holdover will win us the run, if we can get it. It might not win us the run, but it's gonna be good. These are the same cards. I don't want them. Packed morsels not consuming is actually lovely. And dude, you know, because it's so tempting, we could give the morsel made inert multi-strike, gorge gain fuel, he's gorging constantly, and then he has multi-strike. So we can, for free, give morsel made 1 multi-strike with alloyed construct. I think that's what we want. Now, quick on the Husk Hermit is also amazing. You have multi-strike as well. Oh, dude, I hate it, because I want both. I want both. I want a Husk Hermit behind the champion, and I want an alloyed construct. But I think we gotta take the alloyed construct first. I think it's better. Now, the construct is quick. We could put the morsel made in the construct, but the morsel made gets +2/+2 every gorge. You don't. And it's the same level of multi-strike. So we'll put alloyed construct inside a morsel made, gives him 1 multi-strike, and as soon as you play 1 morsel, he's fed forever, because we have morsels that we're gonna play for him over and over again. Which means we're not gonna take the Husk Hermit, which is a great unit with sweet multi-strike, but we cannot upgrade the Husk Hermit at all at this point. And if we give sweep to the champion, then we do not need sweep on the Husk Hermit. So we gotta make good units. This is how we're gonna make good units. Now, are we gonna duplicate him? I don't think we need to duplicate the alloyed construct in the morsel made, because we want to gorge ideally on 1 floor, on 1 unit. We could do it and then have 2 of them out there, admittedly. But it's funny because, you know, you want to build up 1 morsel made, but if you get to the point where you're doing 500 damage times 2, maybe you can't bust through 4 units. Maybe you need to have more multi-strike or sweep or something. Ideally, the champion will fill that gap, but if it doesn't, morsel made's got to do it on his own. 2 of them is actually not bad, but wouldn't you rather just have another packed morsels? What happens if 2 morsel maids are on the same floor? The one in front gorges, the one in the back does not gorge. That's what happens. So I think what we're gonna do is okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna start like this. I'm gonna spell chain. I can't put a spell chain on the packed morsels, god damn it. I really wanted to spell chain him. Purge piercing, deal 30x damage to enemy units. Purge, apply 2x damage shield. Purge, kill a non-boss unit. We've won with all of these. And they're all great. I mean, -1 energy on the sword means that it'll do 30 damage to all enemy units, which is fantastic. I think we're gonna need to kill wide units. I think we're gonna need to kill big units, because if we get sweep on the champion, it'll kill the wide units. I think we're gonna take the skull. But we're not gonna play it for a couple of combats until it becomes, you know, not removed from your deck. And I still want to dupe the packed morsels, but I'm looking. Is there another duper coming up in the future? There is, with the concealed caverns, opposite of the Merchant of Magic. I think I want another packed morsels in the deck. Strike on days is very annoying, because it means it might change. My units won't attack when she attacks. It's actually pretty detrimental. Now we are quick, but it's still pretty detrimental. I think we'll actually start on floor 2 with Wildenton. Morsel Maid can go up here. Yeah. And then with our Vine Grasp, we can still kill enemy units. The Vine Grasp is not admittedly a very good spell, but it's, you know, it's good enough. It can kill weak units, it can rearrange them so we can quick kill them. It's what we got. It's all we got, basically. So, I will wipe you. I will then buff your damage. I will then put a train steward down to eat the shot, and now you're taking 70 damage. Beautiful. I will then wipe you. Doesn't this get the purity flower thing? It does get the purity flower thing. The petrified skull. We just have to not play it for a couple of turns. I mean, you're taking 1, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna get you to 45 anytime soon. Kinda wanna just buff you then. We need to get you to like 70. We'll wipe you. Just play a couple of train stewards to get them out of the deck. Just trying to see, like, I'm trying to think of what the best way forward for us is here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's gonna be. You getting 1 lifesteal is totally fine. Because you heal just by gorging. I don't like that you're all gonna haste up here. So I'm gonna stop you. I like getting energy morsels because it means we can actually play another card. If we get to 75 damage, we can kill the unit in the back. Otherwise, we can just Vine Grasp you to the front and get the kill. This is also good for the Antumbra. Vine Grasp, Vine Grasp. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Gorge. You're also dazing me, you piece of garb. They're all gonna make it up. I can't even put a morsel in front of you because you'll eat it. Well, the Pyre is unfortunately about to take a lot of damage. I can't stop you from hitting the Pyre at all. What happened to my morsel? You sweep, you son of a gun. Yeah. Pyre took 18 damage. That's annoying. That's very annoying. All right, well, let's just gorge you up. You know what we need? We could have waited for it, but an Overgorger, I hate the teeth animation, man. An Overgorger would give this guy permanent stats every time he gorged, I think. Or actually, we would have to put the morsel made inside of the Overgorger. But the negative to that is that it wouldn't actually give us the multi-strike, which is what we're ideally hoping for. That's the thing that's gonna carry us. We need more damage and we need another unit probably, but we're almost to the point where we're set. Can't move, boss. It's just the wide floors that are gonna kill us at this point. Feed the Pyre morsels, I wish I could. Consume, gain 2x+1 energy. Adaptive mutation, restore a friendly unit to full health and swap, or trample. Trample will do it. Trample on our hefty unit will get the kills that we need. This is exactly what we're looking for. They're not quick, but they have a lot of health. Trample is also 3 energy, but it is what we need. It is what we need. Now I will say, again, a sweeper would be nice behind the champion, but I think I actually don't want it because 5 damage, that's nothing. That's not gonna kill anything. If we get plus sweep on our champion, that's all we need. We don't need this guy to be sweep. 5 damage is not worth it. We want the champion to have the freaking root effect on the sweep as well. So I think what we're gonna do is take nothing, because I don't like these units. Crucible Warden with Quick is not worth that much. Shadow Eater with Spikes. not really worth that much. Although I will say, Husk Hermit with another unit inside of it could have the sweep damage that we're looking for, but if we draw them both on turn 1, we can't even play them because of the fact that we have no capacity because we have a morsel every floor. Speaking of which, we could put Morsel Maid behind Wildenton, but if we get hit Wildenton with sweep, we don't really need it too. Morsel Maid can be fine on his own floor. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna take nothing. We have 1 unit in our deck, and we're not gonna do the capacity play. We're gonna go for draw, and then probably energy afterwards. How does Sweep Trample work? I don't know, but it's cool. Like, it hurts each unit individually, and then if it overkills them, it overflows the damage to other units. So Sweep Trample is good, not bad, as far as I understand it. We don't need another Awoken unit. An artifact would be nice. I'd probably rather just, try to make the Root Seeds cheaper. Make the Shade Splitters cheaper so we can play more cards. I would also not mind removing cards. A free relic is pretty good, but we can get a relic here anyways. So you know what? Let's go left. I mean, we gotta spend money because how else are we gonna spend money? We can't buy anything. Maybe we can get an extra upgrade slot, which would be amazing, or not. So we'll just draw more. I will say a Mind Collapse with plus magic power is pretty nice. Root Seeds being cheaper is always gonna be good along with Shade Splitters. Permafrost literally doesn't matter at all. Although on Petrified Skull it's okay, but not consuming that is also decent. I will make 1 Vine Grasp consume, and I will make a Shade Splitter free. Purging cards might be the best for us at this point. Sweep, fingers crossed. I think I'm going to purge another card. Because I think we're gonna go to the right here, to the Concealed Caverns of the Hellvent. Dun, 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 dun. Enemy units enter with armor 15. I think that's okay because of our sweep on the bottom floor. It should do enough to kill most of those units, and we can buff the damage to get around the armor. This guy is gonna live for a turn, but we'll kill him shortly, I hope. Now, unfortunately, we can't play Umbra. Stone. It's too bad. But it is what it is. Unless we get, like, lucky energy out of the Ant-Umbra Assault, which is very unlikely. So I think we will try to weaken you guys as much as possible. You're gonna die next turn. I don't know why we're taking no damage. Because we're eating the morsel. We are gonna be sapped -8 damage every turn this guy lives, which is absolutely terrible. We're gonna get down to 0 damage very quickly, it seems like. Oh well. It's actually tempting to give you damage just to help get around this. Now we're doing 31 damage. Is that enough to kill? Not another one of these guys spawn. Beautiful, thank you. I think we're gonna take the pyre damage as well, because we can get a lot of gorging going on here and kill you with Ant-Umbra. And then, honestly, if we get Energy Morsel, then we can play Weight of Contrition. We didn't, but we could have. I'm gonna give, are there spikes? No. Is there sweep? No. I'm gonna give you 1 lifesteal. It's a Mind Collapse. It will give us energy, right there. Beautiful. And this gives us energy, which means we can play the Root Seeds. Okay, okay. It's all coming up Millhouse. I understand what we're doing. You know what would be amazing? The relic that gives you double gorging. That would be the best thing we could possibly get here. So you're all dying and you're all stuck down here. It's perfect. Vine Grasp doesn't even do anything, but because it doesn't not do anything, we might as well play it. You're gonna get all the buffs. What do we not want? I like all these morsels. But I guess we can get rid of damage shield morsel in order to get 2 morsels. Also gonna turn this on to super ultra speed mode. Da 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 da. Theron says, when did this become a merfolk deck? Is that how you do a murloc? I know that's not what you said, but that's what I think of. Okay, well I can't play the morsels that I want to play. I can Vine Grasp someone and kill them though. However, these 3 units living is what's killing me. I need a morsel in front to save my life. We will put a morsel in front. What I will do is kill you with a Antumbra. You have a lifesteal and 2 damage shield. I'm going to put a morsel jeweler at the bottom, a damage shield morsel. Block a shot, keeps our unit alive. Now you are dying again. I don't think I can get around it this time. I also cannot Antumber assault anything, which is unfortunate. But so be it. If you guys live to make it up, you're gonna get hit by 84 times 2. One of you might live, which is very unfortunate, but I think I can probably kill you with 2 Antumbras anyway, so you're not, and 1 Mind Collapse will do it, so you're not gonna make it up. So we're gonna let our champion go. Our champion did their damn job. Oh, the Mind Collapse. Our champion did their job. Everything died, nothing made it up, and now it's just this guy. Okay, you are adding a lot of garbage, and you get really strong, admittedly. I am scared, but, you know, so be it. We're just gonna play everything we can. Also, goodbye, Trample. In the end, we didn't need it on this combat. Putting that on the champion would have also been nice now that I think about it. Let's see. You guys do 1 damage and you add garbage. I just don't know if I want to use a Vine Grasp to pull you forward. I think the answer is no. 1 damage doesn't mean that much. Now, the garbage means a lot to me, unfortunately. Ooh, Shade Splitter's better. 123 times 2. You're gonna be doing 36 damage a turn. I could pull you to the front, or I could kill the Clipped Guardians first. With 200 HP. You have 250 damage per turn. I think I pull you to the front and kill you first. I'm gonna let everything else live. Yeah, we gotcha. I'm surprised that was the correct answer. Now we're only taking 59 damage, thanks to that morsel. Okay. I mean, my dude is really tanky, and if we can play that book on him, we're gonna be so happy. The book being freaking Trample. Unfortunately, it's really expensive because it's not consumed. Draw 1 each turn. And can't gain armor. Focus growth for 1 invigorating solution for free. I mean, I gotta admit, Wildwood Custodian seems tempting so you can put it in front of your champion, but just having one good heal is pretty good. But if we get lifesteal, we can just have our champion heal up to full just by, you know, having him eat the lifesteal morsel, although it does take 2 turns. This is also draw, and we're probably gonna go energy after this. So I kinda like it. All draw, lol. Yeah, it is all draw, funnily enough. We could also take Invigorating Solution because it is not gilded. And I am kinda leaning towards this or this. One good heal saved your champion last round. Yeah, but the problem is that we can't think about last round, we gotta think about next round. When the enemies start doing 50 damage a turn, is the focus growth enough? We're quick, and we can sweep the back line, so 25 health might actually keep him alive for an extra turn. I think focus growth could totally work. This is a very good Invigorating Solution, but I think we have enough draw. Now, again, this is draw, but it's also a heal. I'm gonna take the growth. Apply Damage Shield 4, Rage 12, and Ember Drain 6. Or Cave In, Permafrost, descend friendly and enemy units on this floor, or Forever Consumed, deal damage to the front enemy unit. I've never won with this card. It's a good card. It's not really what I'm looking for in the deck right now, but it is X-1 or X+1. So it's 30 damage but for 0. We definitely do not want Void Binding. And Cave In is not what we're looking for. We can play Infinity Morsels every turn. 30 damage. 30 damage just doesn't interest me all that much. It's not good enough. -1 in holdover, we'll talk. I have a holdover Vine Grasp, it does 3 damage, but I don't take this for the damage, I take this for reordering enemies, which we don't really need now thanks to the champion being quick, admittedly. Quick sweep now. But yeah, I don't think this makes our deck better. Our deck does not get better by adding this card, our deck gets better by gorging our top floor. So now we can consume, and we're gonna dupe, and honestly, I think he just duped the packed morsels yet again. I think this is the only thing in your deck that matters. And if we get lucky, we can upgrade the robot too. Build a card. This is interesting. We could turn it into a heal card, sure. I wonder if it's gonna come with an upgrade. Let's give it a heal. Give it an ascend. And then you know what? Give it, like we don't need capacity. Unless we want to try to put Wildenton and Morselmaid on the same floor, which actually we could do. With 1 capacity upgrade and this being intrinsic, we can put them both on the same floor. Which means that we'll have Alloyed Construct behind a tank that's quick and gives him quick. I gotta try, because if I can make that happen, it would be insane. But I will still double up on the packed morsels, because I mean, come on, packed morsels. We have a lot of Divine Temples coming up, so we can upgrade spells as we go. We don't need the money. We can't spend the money. We can't upgrade anything. We can upgrade Root Seeds. Oh, baby. Now just don't draw the Trample Book on turn 1. This could also be a good floor to Wildenton on the top floor, just to wipe everything, but what the heck are we gonna do with Morselmaid? Put him on the bottom? I mean, we absolutely could. We'll never be able to kill this guy though. He's gonna be stuck up here Wildentoning forever. Because Wildenton on the top floor stops the Pyre from taking damage. Morselmaid on the middle floor allows us time to gorge. We'd probably do it. We'd probably do it up here and then root seeds you. You know, 60 damage. I actually think that's okay. You know, I could put a morsel up there. Gives us energy next turn. It'll counteract the, How come we didn't attack? Oh, we didn't have fuel. It'll counteract the, energy drain. Now, I really want to give you trample. We could, or we could pack morsels and hope for an energy morsel. Or we could just pack morsels in the future and trample you now, and then you can do 50 damage to this guy, which seems pretty freaking good, actually. I think I'm gonna trample you. Now we do need to keep you being buffed. You having lifesteal is insanely good. Let's hope for a bad morsel. We got a good bad morsel. Put it up here. It's gonna give you armor, but like, what isn't? Oh, that's so good. So now you're gonna have lifesteal. Healing to full. I wouldn't mind giving you lifesteal, but if I keep buffing this guy, he'll eventually get all the kills, right? I can focus growth you when this card comes back around. 86. 90. 94. Okay, I'm beginning to get a little bit scared. Let's draw an extra couple of cards next turn. Because we need to do more damage on the top floor. Now there's 2 units up there, and these guys are just gonna get stacked up. Alternatively, we could just send you to the back, and now you're gonna have quick and trample, but we're not gonna have room for morsels, unfortunately. Actually, I think what we do is we just petrified skull something. Why are you only taking 12? Oh, you're giving armor to everybody! Well, that's annoying. What the heck? Okay, hold up. Old magic coming back around, I think is what we want. I'm going to play this. Are we even gonna play it? Start here. Bad morsel, but we're gonna play this here anyways. We have enough capacity, enough space. We're gonna have enough energy for everything because we're gonna play this. This also gives us draw. Got another shade splitter. I mean, we're getting a lot of shade splitters. You can't be mad at that. Just trying to get to the point where we're killing that backline unit. You having 1 lifesteal is like totally fine. And I'm gonna give you a heal, add capacity. The capacity doesn't matter, but the heal is okay, it's relevant. Taking 92. I gotta admit, killing you is very tempting, but these guys are all getting stuck on the top floor and they're not dying. So maybe I'll just kill you. You sweep, so order doesn't matter at all. You being at the front doesn't matter though. So let's pull you to the front and don't play the Vine Grasp for 3. It's not good enough anymore. You're both dying, perfect. You're living, I don't really care. That's a good Antumbra morsel. Get that text off the screen, please. A little scared. You're healing, everything's dying. You're gonna kill this guy next turn, and we're going to probably at some point get lifesteal or damage shield or whatever. taking 34 damage doesn't really matter that much. Now you have a lot of stealth. That sucks. Hey, there's our trample again. But the more damage shield we can get, the merrier. So I think we're just going to give ourselves a bunch of damage shields. And with the lifesteal, all we need to do is live long enough to attack once and we'll get you. You're gonna do 140 damage. We're already to the point where we're gonna be able to heal off of you. So I think we're totally in the clear. We got him. Now, here's my thinking, is that when we hit Relentless, maybe we can shuffle and then play Old Magic to ascend our guy behind Wildenton. That could be a useful thing, because then he's going to be behind a unit that's not tanky, but at least we're quick. But I think when we get to like Divinity, we're going to be wanting to play Morsel Mate at the top, because Sweep doesn't matter. Sweep's not going to do anything. It's not going to affect anything. Although I will say, maybe we should have given that card, instead of capacity, gold. But we don't need the gold, and that's what I'm like trying to figure out. I have 700 gold and I can't spend it anywhere. Draw -2 but +1 energy. Energy doesn't seem to be a problem. Need more shards. We'll get more shards. That's a later thing that I'm going to worry about. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Brendan Toads, welcome, by the way, says, weird question. Anyone want to start a Don't Starve Together save game with me? I've been wanting to get back into it, and I'd rather do it with other people. You know what? That sounds like a fun idea. We should maybe think about that. Let me think about it, Brendan. I might be interested. Dun 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 dun. I think Pyrogrow can be okay. We can play it when we already have a lot of draw coming up, or when we think we're going to need the energy, because I really want the ability to play Trample. I think because Pyrogrow enables the Trample, that's why I'm taking it completely. Now Emberforge with Quick, you know, not exactly what I'm looking for, but it is +2 energy every turn. And honestly, very little makes it up to that floor. Maybe we could make an Emberforge actually work. Excavation Eruption, I've taken it a lot less after it got nerfed. And it was a nerf. Instead of hitting 4 times, it hits 3 times, it makes it harder to actually get the kill, to give you an energy refund. But the Emberforge is very tempting. You know, I don't think it's worth it. I wish I could put you inside of something, but I have no other units in my deck right now. I have a Train Steward. I guess I could put the Train Steward behind Wildenton, but Wildenton's only going to live for like 3 turns during Divinity at this point. Because I'm thinking about Divinity, how do you keep the Emberforge alive? You basically don't. You know, you play it on the middle floor, it's dead in 2 turns. By definition. Why not try to get good artifacts? Remove a couple of cards, we're not gonna get the Concealed Caverns free artifact, but we have 600 gold, we're not spending it on anything else. Let's pay for an artifact. Gorge abilities, trigger an additional time. Yes, and then summon 2 units, get 3 energy, yes. This has solved all of the problems we've had in the run. Dare I even say problems, but it solves everything that we have had in this run. Every possible issue is now completely solved. Actually like a 10 out of 10 get right there. Not even, that's like a 12 out of 10. We can get old magic and then play everything on the top floor, which would be funny. Wouldn't we rather play on the bottom, though? Because then we could actually gorge on the bottom floor. But our robot doesn't attack on turn 1 unless we gorge him. I still think we can make old magic work here, but it's a little sketch. But I still think we can make it work. And having, you know, we could actually have a freaking morsel made tank or Wildenton. That seems real bad though. I still think we can do this though. Okay, so we have to go if we want to play Morsel Made on the same floor as Wildenton, what we need to do is we need to start turn 1 with a Shade Splitter or a Packed Morsels, because we have to be able to play a morsel to gorge the morsel to have room to play our champion and have fuel. If we don't draw a Shade Splitter or a Packed Morsels, we'll still have everything on the same floor, but no fuel. Also, this is bad and it won't work because it'll ascend everything to the top floor. So we'll have to play on the top floor, which is still like not a problem. Wildenton might die to sweep, but we do have a focus growth in the deck. You know, we can try it anyways. We need to get the pack shards, and this is interesting to say the least. We don't need -2 though. We're out of money. So at the very least, you know, and we're not gonna do it here because we're gonna play Wildenton at the bottom to kill this garbage. But in theory, it would be, and we can't do it now either, but it would be, why do we have 6 energy? Oh, because we summoned 3 minions. Morsel Miners. You would play Morsel Made, play a morsel, it would gorge both, then play Old Magic, then play Wildenton. You can fit all 2 units on the top floor and then have capacity for morsels to be gorged automatically. We're not gonna do that, we're gonna do it like this. And then I'm going to, well, we can play one more card. You know what, let's ascend you so that I can eat you, and then I'll kill you, and then I will heal and draw. There you go. Can build on the bottom floor, just heal the enemy. My God, he's right. You're actually entirely correct, and I didn't think about that. I can just play it on I could play it on the morsel. Oh, I could play it on the morsel if I have to. Yeah, we can totally make it work. Okay. I'm not so worried anymore. Not that I was worried before, but you're not even taking any damage. So we're gaining +4/+4 and 2 fuel every turn. It's pretty good. Okay, our new champion is a 170, 116 unit. Pretty okay. I don't know, don't play Petrified Skull. There's nothing worth killing. And by the way, this is the entire reason that I wanted Wildenton, because we don't need anyone else when we've got Wildenton on the case. No, we gotta play more morsels. Like, Wildenton is good enough. I will play Pyrogrow. We're gonna be playing all the root seeds. Do you need lifesteal? No, you're only taking 6. We should have played, we didn't need to play Mind Collapse. We're killing these units anyways. Da, da, da. Now, as for our next upgrade, the only thing we're going to be looking for is whatever gives him the most health, probably. You know what, you can take one. And now Trample is also very interesting on Wildenton because A, we have the energy for it, but B, it'll allow us to do more damage with wraparound damage. Not much here because everything has so much health, but you know, it is something to worth consider. More lifesteal, huh? I already have lifesteal. Let's play this up here. My dude is gorged like 40 times. So in the end, I did not play the trample. I think that's fine for now. We're also only taking we're going down to 2 HP because there are 5 clipped guardians a living. Oh. Surprisingly, I can kill you and give myself more energy. Trample still doesn't do much. I think we give Trample to you just to keep us going in the future, but I really don't want to take all this damn damage from the Ultimate Penance. Oh, you know what? We're gonna get energy when we play one more card. We can play everything. We're gonna kill you. You're gonna do 6 less damage. You have 34 HP, which is 68. You know what? Now you're dead within 2 turns. So you're gonna do less damage to me. How do you like that? Now we're only losing 1. Now, you are gonna die if I don't do anything. Hey, have a focus growth. Oh my god, we're gonna have so many morsels. Also, you're dead, dude. And you do 3 damage. That's a kill right there. We have so many morsels, I love it. Now I could ascend you and try to get you behind Morsel Maid, but where's the fun in that, right? Really, the thing about Morsel Maid runs is that it just takes a long time to play the cards. I have to wait for the animation to finish before I can play the next one. Also, can I just say, nothing has made it up to the, I healed you. Nothing has made it up to the top floor yet. Everything has died to Wildenton. My dude has 30 HP, and he's wiped every floor up to this point. That's the power of Wildenton. Behold the power of Wildenton. Hold over Vine Grasp, thank you. I'm just gonna give you another lifesteal just to keep you going. You've been great so far. Dun, 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 dun. Now I don't, you know what? Maybe you can go for another one. You still have to kill all of these minions by next turn. And there's only 2 left. And you're not killing him. Why? You have lifesteal. You're dying in 1 shot due to the enemies attacking. That actually makes perfect sense. I could put a morsel in front to block 6, and then you won't die, and you'll get in another attack to kill him. So I'm gonna get rid of the energy morsel. Okay, so the units are all dying. And then, I don't know, we've gotta get energy, which is meaningless. I could kill you, which is also meaningless. Pretty bad draw, but it's still gonna be totally fine. Because of these packed morsels in the deck. Dude, the only thing I wanna do at this point is just remove every card from my deck that's not a packed morsels. That's really all I want. Do you have trample? You have 76 fuel. You do have trample. Okay, well. You also had 10 damage shield. Wretch, return eaten units to your hand. Oh my god. Dude, quick is also great. We don't need Wretch, but it is kind of funny. Blazing Bolts could be pretty good as well. Quick, we would like it, but we don't need it at all. Wretch is just too funny to pass up, though. This is gonna be wild. And then we don't need capacity, we don't need energy, we don't need draw. But actually, we do need draw. We just need to be able to summon 2 units every turn. Then we can play everything. And we're not gonna do the weird play with trying to build everything on one floor, because I think at this point we just don't need it. Our dude at the end of the run, or end of the boss fight, had 200 HP and like, I think he had like 400 HP and like 300 damage. That's totally good enough. So I'm just gonna probably remove a lot of cards. We could go to the concealed caverns, but I'm just gonna go here and remove cards. Permafrost. No. Magic power consume. Yeah, you know what? Put it on a Bramble Lash. This card is terrible. And we'll keep making Shade Splitters as free as possible. Double stack doesn't matter. Magic power and consume. Why not? Already can't afford a card purge because we've been purging cards, which is nice. What do we remove? We definitely do not need the Holdover Vine Grasp anymore. The consume one is helping on occasion, but I think what we just want to get rid of is stuff like, you know what? Let's get rid of the Bramble Lash. It's terrible. Maybe I should have thought about that for a second before I actually did the upgrade, huh? No, you think? 50 HP or double damage? Probably 50 HP, because 35 damage is enough. Now, I will probably go to the Hell Vent at this point, just because we are low on Pact Shards, but there's nothing worth upgrading here. Like, I literally can't. So at the very least, we could double up on a unit or a card or something. Actually, we're quite close to not being able to do anything. But at the very least, I might be able to get 15 Pact Shards from this and then just put garbage upgrades on cards. Dun, 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 dun. Armor 20. You do have 45 HP, which means you will live, which means you will kill my Wildenton, which I can't afford. So what I'm probably gonna do is ascend you out of the way. You'll be a problem for Morsel Maid, who will absolutely destroy you. Now, there's actually no real smart way to do this. We're gonna lose 1 energy next turn regardless. Actually, that would have done it. That would have gotten you low enough that you would die to the sweep. But I will give you lifesteal, start buffing you. Let's get more draw going, and then, I mean, I'm not gonna kill you with this. You're just gonna die when you get up here, so you know I'm just gonna play this here. You I would like to kill. Antumbra doesn't do it anymore. 3 damage is not good enough. Who would have thought? But a Mind Collapse will allow you to die, and then we will live, so that's good. It's Pyre Grow. We did get a good morsel out of this. Well, a good morsel to kill with Antumbra. Yeah, we got another energy morsel, so that totally works. And we are taking 60, but that's fine. You know what, why don't we just kill you, and then we'll Mind Collapse the Collector. We had good draw to counter the draw negative from Pyrogrow there, so seemed like a good time to do it. Umbra Stone seems pretty decent here. This actually seems like maybe a good time for Trample at the bottom, because it'll overkill these units to do extra damage to other units. That being said, 44 damage, 16, 10, 10's 36 plus 5. A 6 HP morsel in front will keep you alive for one more turn. Lifesteal is just good. I don't really want to get rid of this one, so why don't we go for a Shade Split? There you go. That should keep you alive. Good. Look at all the morsels we're gonna get on this turn, by the way. And we're gonna retch all of them back, baby. I'm gonna give you Lifesteal so that you live. We're gonna have too many morsels in hand, but I think that's gonna be funny. Make no mistake about it, I think Retch is a bad card in this deck, but it's, again, pretty humorous. So we'll give you Trample. Consume this card. You know what? Play this. There you go. We got more lifesteal out of it. And then give me a bunch of morsels back. Yoink. I don't have to play him in the back, by the way. Just have it. We even have energy now. Beautiful. So 300 damage Trample, and it only took like 6 turns. By the way, they spawned up here. So we will Trample. Watch how the numbers change. XX 4747, XX 47. XX 97 47, XX 47. So all the excess damage is rolling back to this guy who's taking an extra 50 damage. There you go. Mind Collapse. We don't need it. Dude, giving you lifesteal is pretty decent. Keeping you alive for as long as possible, I think, is pretty sick. You're healing for 12. You're taking 13. I guess my play didn't really do all that much, did it? Now watch what happens when I play Mind Collapse. So he's currently taking 113. They're taking 119. We allowed a little bit of extra rollover damage to happen there. Oh my lord. We have 8 energy. I mean, we've built this deck completely around spawning and as many morsels as possible. I'm just surprised that it's working. You have lifesteal? You've got 2? That's good enough. I just want the champion to kill anything that's like in the back on the next wave. That's it. He has no other purpose in life. And these guys are still here, but they'll die soon. I could have sent you out of the way, but there's no freaking point. There's no freaking point, is there? Oh my god, look at the look at the freaking morsels, man. My god. Where's my ultra fast mode? Honestly, like, get that text out of the screen. You're all fine. Now, we have 35 units in the eaten pile. Now we have none, and our draw pile is full of morsels. Now, is that good? No. Is it funny? Oh, yes. Do we have 95 fuel? Oh, yes. Do we need to keep playing these morsels? No, 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 no. Is it fun? Oh, yes. You need more lifesteal. I should have given you more lifesteal. But again, it doesn't matter if you live or die here. You've done your job. Oh, but the Antumber Assault comes back every turn. So guess what, guys? More morsels. So there's more morsels. So Wretch on holdover would be funny. You would always be drawing infinity morsels and never anything else except for Wretch if you had Wretch holdover. 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 I promise I can speak. Oh, the unit died because he was rooted. So the boss moved up, but the guy stayed behind. That's pretty funny. Oh, hey, look, I drew a morsel. Get the text out of the way. It doesn't need to be there. Get the text out of the way. It's like when I mouse over the unit when he moves, it just sticks. Come on. Come on. Got him. Okay. Well, preloaded as a challenge, turns out it's pretty easy. Just get one of the strongest units in the game and you're fine. Preserved Thorns. Consume, add stings. I mean, we don't really need it, like, at all. So I think we skip it. Although, you know what? I can't do it now. But I was gonna say, it might be interesting to take a card that does damage so we can give it magic power at the concealed cavern, not concealed cavern, but the pyramid, in case we needed to in order to get to 100 or 200 pack or 100 pack shards. Because even now I'm like, how do I upgrade my cards? How do I upgrade my cards? Do we even have a freaking train steward? No. All right, so I'm gonna take Emberforge so I can meld him inside of himself. Yep, I'm gonna take Emberforge to get to 100 pack shards. That's what I'm gonna do. We have to go left. We can still Merchant of Trinkets ourselves. So how is this gonna work? I don't know, let me think. Oh, hey. I mean, what do we have? Yeah, okay, you convinced me. Let's give Morsel Maid another multi-strike. And let's give you 45 HP. So what do we have in the Divine Temple? Magic power, magic power. So this is the entire reason we still can't do it, guys. We can only get to like 90. Like I can't put this on anything. I can't put it on any. I can get 25. I can get 25. Guys. Help. Dupe for 15? That's not good enough! I don't have any cards that can take the... Dude, I should've... If I had taken Bramble Lash, we could have done it. Because we can get the 90. Euron says, you remember that one time I said you needed more? I didn't expect to get 2 magic power upgrades twice in a row. I can get to 90. I'm like, how? Can I, like, is there an autosave so that I can go back here and do this fight again? Because I need to take the Bramble Lash. How do I get to 100? I can get to 90. by doubling up on the unit that I picked up specifically for this purpose and then melding him, but that only gets me to 90. How do I get to more than 90? Because what you cannot do is you can't double the morsel maid and put the morsel maid inside of something else because it already has something inside of it. I'm like, hold on. What the heck? Task? Did Windows get an update? What the heck? What the hell is a task? Did Firefox update itself? God damn it. I'm annoyed with myself, really, but I passed up on the bramble lash. I should have just F4'd. Alt F4'd right there. And now I'm alt tabbing and I'm like, okay, go to the game save files and see if there's like a hot save from right before I did that last fight, which there probably isn't. Where is the save file for this game? It's not in documents. App data, local low, shiny shoe, monster train 424, copy 2, copy 3, copy 4, copy 5, X monster train. Saves. Metagame save backup? That's meta save backup, not current save backup. Save backup.json made in 2020. Okay, that's not it. Doesn't the dupe give shards? But not enough shards. It's not enough. No. It's actually not 5 shy, it's 10 shy. Because I only have 1 slot per card, so I can't actually put magic power on anything, so I can't take advantage of the 25 that's sitting here. Engage Pact, I can get 25 by duplicating a unit that I have in the deck right now, but then that only sets me up to 90. So I can only get up to 90, I can't actually get up. What, am I trying to back up my save? I'm actually trying to revert. I wanna go back and fight this fight. So I'm like looking at the save file and I'm like, okay, it's got backups of the metagame save, but the metagame save isn't what I'm currently doing right now. I'm currently in a run. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know where the game save file is. Save, share code, single player. It's just a bunch of numbers. Actually, it looks like I might, you could probably edit the save file. God damn it. Ugh. I'm so upset with myself. I tell you what, we're just gonna finish the run, but I'm very upset with myself and I apologize. But we can Hellvent 1 card, we can Hellvent the Emberforge, we can then come here, we can then meld the Emberforge, sacrifice him, put him inside of himself. Still can't do anything with here, and now we're at 90 pack shards, but I don't think we can get more. After this combat, maybe if we're super lucky, we can get an event that gives us more, but I don't think that's how it works. The only thing I can do is just purge cards. We can't do anything at the merchant. We've already re-rolled it, and we can't get a spell or something. We can purge 1 more card there. So I guess we'll just purge another Root Seeds. I am extremely disappointed because this was a very fun run, but we just can't get enough pack shards. Did you have the Malika event? I didn't have any events. No event showed up until now. I didn't think it would be that problematic. You know what? I didn't think it would be that problematic. But we'll at least finish the fight. We gotta do preloaded again though, which is highly annoying because this was an amazing run entirely because we lucked into a morsel maid. And here's the thing, I think if I do the seed again, I don't get credit for it. That's the thing that's particularly annoying to me, is that I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can do to even get credit for it at this point. You can take the lifesteal. You know what? Just take the trample early. You guys are living, huh? Well, there's my Ember Forge. I'm gonna get 3 extra energy per turn, which is completely like worthless. Oh. I'm so sorry. If I had taken a Bramble Lash after the 7th battle, we would have had enough. 100%. We would have had enough. I'm forever disappointed. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, god damn it! But you know what? This is still a fun run. I've had a lot of fun with this one, and I've learned nothing. I've learned nothing about preloaded. I don't know how we're gonna handle this challenge in the future. But maybe we'll figure something out for a future run. Clan combinations that actually work as opposed to just, well, just getting very lucky. Antumbra Assault on this fight is really nice because we're getting a morsel every turn. Or we're getting a kill and a morsel every turn out of the Antumbra. Come on. So many more cells. Okay, you can take another lifesteal. We're also doing 600 damage a turn. I mean, at this point, I think I'm just gonna end turn until the boss dies. How much damage are you doing? Not nearly enough. Although you do attack 4 times, which is scary. You're also taking a lot of damage. Why are you taking? You're taking 12? I guess there are 5 units here. Maybe we should, you know, keep playing cards. Nothing was spawned either. I think you ran out of capacity. That's pretty funny. All right, we'll play some more units. Playing units is fun. You know, you can take a damage shield. How about that? I mean, I gotta try to keep you alive a little bit. Okay, you are absolutely completely dead. And there's gonna be a lot of units moving up, but they're gonna die when they get up here anyway, so what do I care? Oh, are you gonna die? Hold on, if I put 2 in front, take a hit, you're gonna take 1, 2, 3, you're gonna take 50 damage? Yeah, okay, you're dead. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could keep you alive, buddy. Everyone's gonna get stuck down there for 1 more turn, which I guess is a good thing. All right, he died. You know what that means? End turn. How about now? End turn. How about now? End turn. I like the thunk thunk when this dude attacks. It gets very thunky. I don't know. Please. Somehow. No! No! Stop the train! No! Ah! I really... Hey, new personal record Gorge triggers. I saw... After the 7th combat, I saw the cards and I'm like, no, skip. And as soon as I hit skip, I'm like, wait a minute! I needed a card with magic power capable. Just so that we could guarantee the bonuses that applied pack shards. I'm sorry, but it happens. You play fast, you make one bloody mistake, and I don't think that doing a seed will allow me to unlock the challenge if I do it, but what's the custom challenge? Seed. There it is. Poker cleanup deleted. Good luck. Well, fun run nonetheless. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel. Any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.